Hello everybody, Average Gamer, welcome to another episode of Hearts of Iron 4 as Peaceful Germany. So in the last episode we annexed and took over Austria. We kind of caused some ruckus in France and watched Italy take some islands from Spain. We also saw the conclusion of the Civil War in Spain, and obviously the war with Japan and their allies out there with the war with China. We also, a couple episodes ago, I believe it was a couple episodes ago, took the Low Countries, and obviously, as I mentioned in the last one, we annexed Austria. So in this one, the plan is to hopefully cause some problems and a ruckus here with Czech Republic, and possibly by the end of this episode, if not the beginning of the next episode, swap Slovakia for Danzig. Poland still is not a member of the Allies, nor has it created its own faction, so we might be a little lucky in regards to turns of events over there. As for stuff here, I'm actually going to be editing our panzer divisions. I'm going to be removing the motorized infantry and the light infantry out of it. We're going to make sure we have 4 things of light tanks, 2 things of medium tanks, 1 heavy tank, at least 1 tank destroyer, and 2 things of self-propelled artillery. There we go. 3 light, 2 medium, 1 heavy, 2 self-propelled artillery, and 1 tank destroyer. It's going to have a maintenance company, a recon company, a signal company, a logistics company, and we're going to go with an engineer company as well. The infantry divisions, on the other hand, I'm going to modify them as well. They're no longer have a light tank. They're now going to have a... Actually, what we're going to go with a medium tank for now. Give them just an extra little bit of oomph, as you can see. We're going to change some things here. We're going to give them a logistics company, a field hospital, and let's go with maintenance company. So now, we're going to be in the hole a lot. So first off, we're in the hole for over 8,000 fighters, which will take a long time. About 6,000 medium tanks, about 1,500 motorized vehicles, 2,800 support equipment, 800 heavy tanks, almost 600 light tanks, 6,000 medium tanks, as I mentioned, 800 medium self-propelled artillery, and 480 medium tank destroyers. So we got a lot of work ahead of us. Lots of infrastructure being put up. So we have a bit of a thing ahead of us. So one of the things we're going to do is cut production on infantry equipment and cut production on artillery. So we have all we need. Actually, if we only need 500, I'm going to unpause that and just see, make sure. Okay, so we need 2,000. Wow. Okay, we need a lot of fucking Leopard tanks and light tanks. So, yeah. That'll take a while. And all these still have to be built. So we need to build a lot of military factories. So what we're going to do, we're going to max them out around here. And we're going to bump them to the top of the list for now. Got some more. 80 days, we're just going to get upgraded versions of those guys, plus upgraded versions of the support equipment as well. I also want to build better air bases there, and there. I wanted to get better support battalions. Air Innovations 2 is done. Okay, no, I actually want to get better support units, so we're just going to work our way down the road there. We're going to go with rocketry, then we're going to go down to that extra research slot. We need oil, as expected. Okay, what I'm actually going to do, each one provides 5 and 2. So we just built 3. So we just built 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35 oil plus 12 rubber. So 35 and 12. So we almost negated, just from that, our oil and rubber. That's actually pretty good. And we'll wait for that to be built. Actually, we're going to bump that up to the top as well. It's actually more important. Because we can get those done real fast, as you can see. Okay. We're in the process of working on rocketry, then we're going to go over to the extra research slot, and then we're going to go after the Czech Republic. Okay. Just looking here. So we have 2 medium tanks so far, out of the 5,400 that we need. Oh, boy. Our stuff's starting to work its way down here. Why was it that you could build... Oh, a day. Okay, so never mind. Okay, so you're getting more and more efficient. You're good. Poland seeks Baltic cooperation. Wait a second. There is no outcome that does not risk yet more oppression of the Polish people. Following the international community, the politicians pursue the idea of power between the seas. Blah, 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 blah. Politic party. Oh, shit. Oh, look at that. Poland has decided to create its own faction. Interesting. If we can take Czechoslovakia and swap Czechoslovakia, we may be able to go to war with Poland. If it allies itself with anyone down here or up here, that gets us closer to Russia, which means we could probably get to war with Russia sooner. The sooner we can get to war with Russia, the better in my eyes, because that way we can... They basically run up against them. They've got... Oh, shit, they're going over the extra research slot. They have a bunch of shit that we want, obviously. They have a lot of problems early on in the game, until at least 1940-ish. They have all these negative multipliers to their country. So, yeah. They usually have, wow, they have almost 200. Let's say we'll be on the safe side, say 150 divisions. So we are possibly, yeah, we're not even close to them yet in size. But we'll be getting there. We'll be getting there. How much closer is weapons 2? Weapons 2, yes, weapons 2. We're gonna make a move on the Czech Republic as soon as we can. Screw that extra research slot. We're going for the Czech Republic. Thank you. You're going there, and you. We're going to demand the Sudetenland. We're also going to deploy more troops. And all these troops are going to Rommel, because he is on the east. So just to kind of be safe, just to kind of show our pressure. And to show that we're more interested in all this stuff over here. Make them a little nervous. We're almost halfway. Well, it reminds me, how is Switzerland doing? Switzerland, October of 39 is their next election. And what about Romania? So they're democratic, and their next vote is in 2 years. But 51% of the country supports fascism. So, oh shit, we got free factories here. Let's see. We need a lot of medium tanks. We're also going to need a lot of tungsten. We're already short tungsten, chromium, and oil. Want to finish you up. That's what I want to do. Then I want to do keep you max, keep you at 1, you at 1, and then you at 2. Aircraft, you're pretty much where I want you. And then naval ships, we're not too worried about you right now. Research you. You're still like 400 some odd days away. You're 200 days away. That'll be good for now. Oh, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Alright. We're going to slow time down here. And here we go. Munich Conference. It's a historic day for Germany. Sudeten State is now the core by German Reich, becomes owner and controller of Sudetenland. Eastern Sudetenland State is now core by German Reich, becomes owner of controller of Eastern Sudetenland. Poland gets event the annexation of Zolderburg. So, watch this province right here. Poland gets to take a chunk. So whenever in history, when people say Poland was completely innocent, it's a lie. During the Munich Agreement, when Russia took chunks of the Czech Republic, Poland took chunks of it as well. In part of the agreement. Poland was not innocent. We're now going to do the First Vienna Accord. You're way too far. Let's do more efficiencies there. Oh, alright, so we have that. Are we still short? So we're exporting 25. Why are we exporting so much? So first chance we get, we're doing closed economy. I like the fact that we're exporting so much. It is seriously hurting us. Chromium. Who has good chromium? Turkey. Tungsten. And we'll go with Sweden. Let's up the speed here. We'll close that and reopen it. Why are we not getting any of the stuff we need from Sweden? There we go. Let's do that. The Second Vienna Accord is almost done. I believe here we're gonna probably. I don't think this is where we take what's left of them yet. Yeah, research you real earlier than I should, but fuck it, I might as well. You're all done for a while. you're only 166 days away. Construction's still going. China's capitulated, and we are going to cut up what's left of Czechoslovakia. We're going to take all of it, but then offer Slovakia to Poland and see what Poland does. I would not be surprised if they took the deal. Italy's announcing claims on Yugoslavia. I want better artillery. And we're going to start looking at our aircraft as well, actually. So we need 10,000 fighters, and we only have 2. So you can see we're slowly going up. So we only have 25% of what we need right now. We have 2 battleships, 3 heavy cruisers, 22 subs, 16 destroyers, and 6 light cruisers. 49 ships in total, 29,000 infantry. We haven't lost a single ship yet. Like I said, our Navy is basically going to sit back and relax for the first while. And we're almost done parsing up what's left of Czechoslovakia. 2, 1. And we get to decide what we want to do with Czechoslovakia. So, the end of Czechoslovakia is at hand, and our forces are marching into Prague at this very moment. With the surrender of Czechoslovakian military, we have liberated vast quantities of armaments. Their tanks, in particular, will serve our forces well. Bohemia will be annexed into Germany as a protectorate, but what should become of Slovakia? We could set up an autonomous puppet state under Josef Tiso. Now, we can do that, and then we can offer it to Poland. If Poland says, no, we have a puppet sticking out of our side like a pain in the ass. So we can set up Slovakia as a puppet state. Hungary gets parts of some, and obviously Slovakia becomes its own country. We can partition it with Hungary. If that happens, Hungary also becomes a member of the Axis, or we can take everything. I want to take everything. So that way, we can now do the next part, which is Danzig for Slovakia. We're just going to do a little bit of work here, and I believe right here is what they're going to get. These 3 territories. I want to work on some air bases here as well. Yeah, so these are the 3 territories that they're going to get, if I'm not mistaken. Or these 2. I think it's these 3. Or is it? Yeah, it's those 3. Should be those 3. I think it's that one, and that one. So Carpathian, whatever. Eastern Slovakia, and then Western Slovakia. We'll do the swap. We'll get Danzig, and then we're going to be happy. And then the German Reich is completely full, proper, and Poland is starting to grow. And Albania is now a member of Italy. And then we're going to sit back and see if Poland makes the right decision here. Going to research some aircraft, actually. Oh, fuck. Well, okay, let's do you. Do I want to do the... Yeah, let's do the naval bomber version of you, because we're going to be building aircraft later on. You, I don't have any fighters to put into your location, so I can't really do much there. We have more free civilian factories. Whoa! So Poland is going to war with Latvia. So they made an arrangement with Lithuania, and now they're going to war with Latvia. Interesting. I am going to build some naval facilities overseas here. I only have the one territory here. I'm also going to build an air base here as well. How's my navy here? At least one level town all with each island. Looks pretty good. I was waiting for radar. I believe I can't really build much of that right now, so I'm going to wait. Yep. So it looks like Poland is actually getting a little bit more aggressive than expected. I didn't expect them to actually go to war with anybody. Question is, they accept 2 divisions of volunteers. I can use 2 divisions here. Well, actually, no, they're at war with Lithuania and Estonia. So they're not going to be able to actually really defend themselves on either side. So, though, if I were to invite, if they disagree with this, I can call them and let them join my faction, and then go to war with Poland. Give Latvia, Estonia, and Lithuania, and then I take Poland. And even give them, like, these 2 territories as well, so it kind of narrows my front with the Russians a little bit. I don't know. They're preparing for the next war, whatever that is. Alright. Same thing for Slovakia. So we've offered it. Let's see if they take it. We're going to reassert our eastern claims against Lithuania. So we're going to become a little aggressive against these guys. And Poland has refused to give Danzig. Okay. Are you ready, Rommel? I'm going to split your forces in half. First half. There we go. You're getting split in half as well. We're going to have 3 army groups that are going to be part of the Polish attack. So it's Rommel, Klug, von Manstein. You, I'm going to change the color to red. Tell you just to do that for now. You, I want you to build up like so. Then von Manstein, you go there, please. Our fighters, on the other hand, assign all. We got 3, so you 2 are gone. You're good. Okay. Ostpreußen. Your day, your night. You're going to be all weather in both. And there we go. Aircraft and fighters are in locations. Oh, Rommel, buddy. I'm going to edit your front line a little bit. You're a little off. So, Rommel, I want you to go like so. Manstein, I want you to push up to. We're gonna get you to push like so. You are a little different. I'm gonna just give you what is basically going to be a defensive line to start things off. Basically, his job is just to defend Ostpreußen. Okay. So, in the next episode, we're going to war with Poland. Who'd have thought it, eh? War with Poland. Go figure. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.